Start with one small planet. 4 powerful ideas. Over 6 billion opportunities. And our commitment to the system that brings it all together.
We are currently the leader, but we are the leader because we win the vote of the consumer every morning. That consumer democracy that's out there is something that takes place continuously. When you have a constant, continuous election, you have to be constantly and continuously paying attention to those things that people are voting on. In our case, it's the quality and the value of the product that they're getting.
I know we have the tools in place. It's up to us now to use the tools. It's up to us to change our mindset.
Quality can be described as doing the right things first time, every time.
By focusing on quality, there's no question about it that we increased our operating margins and took cost out of the system. So it was a mindset change to purely quality.
Everyone in our system should deal with the quality aspect of our product packaging image with a passion every day.
Previously, Atlanta would give you the Bible, and it was something that you had to adhere to, and there was really no flexibility at all.
Today, we empower the field, from the vision to region to the bottling partner.
Everybody was real excited about the flexibility it was going to give them to run their operations, really the way they wanted to, as long as they met our principles, policies, and standards of the Coca-Cola Company.
What was very, very important in the early stage was set the structure, get the roles right, create a climate in which there's collaboration against common goals. Then it's a question of doing the work, and doing the work, not getting in each other's way, company people doing what they can do well, bottling people doing what they do extraordinarily well.
We looked at every process we did. We documented every process. We were able to look back on those processes and determine what added value and what didn't add value.
We used our expert personnel, mechanics that have been there for 25 years, operators that have been there 10 to 25 years. They were our experts, and we started by writing down the procedures that they had in place.
It forces somebody to sit down and think about, okay, what is the process? And then it gets it down on a piece of paper then that several people can look at, and you can take and share around to the rest of your team and say, have I missed anything?
I should be able to pick up one of those SOPs and go to a position and run it. Maybe not as good as the guy who's been doing it for 10 years, but I understand how to do it.
It gets you to look at the root cause of your problems and makes you analyze that and then go back and fix it so that it doesn't happen again.
The quality system is designed to accept change.
Change is a challenge, an opportunity to do things differently, to do things better, to allow everybody in the system to be able to make suggestions, recommendations.
For example, a product maker on a filler. If that particular product maker has a suggestion or idea to improve how quickly he can batch up his syrup for the filler, or help reduce a non-conforming product, we'll look at the system, we'll try it, and if in fact his suggestions are workable, we'll change our system to include his ideas.
they take ownership of the process. And we're finding that their skill levels are going up, that they're really taking ownership of what they're doing, and they're becoming much more involved with the whole process.
So it's a constant process of continuous improvement, a constant drive, it's a constant a concerted effort to get better.
This system was able to identify that we were throwing away about $20,000 a month in non-conforming product. And so that forced us to stand back and say, wow, first of all, we got to measure, we know how much we're throwing out, and now we've got to do something about it.
Early on into the quality process, we were bringing our guys in and we were telling the guys, if you have a material problem, shut the line down. If you think it's causing a problem.
Now we're looking at root cause. We're not having that non-conforming product. When we make the product now, it's right the first time and every time. Our quality index, which when I started here was in the low 90s, has now risen to an all-time high within the country to 96.1. That level's never been achieved before.
If you look back and you think of how you did things and you look at how we do it now, you kind of shake your head and you say, oh, I can't believe we did it like that.
Ask the question, do you really have the systems in your plant to ensure that when consumer X opens up that can or pops open that bottle, that Coke's produced in there is going to be the same high quality for every bottle they produce.
The system that you may have at this point may be addressing your current needs, but you don't know whether it will address your needs in future.
I want to make certain that every consumer associates anything we say with the trademark Coca-Cola as being the highest quality anyone can deliver.
It's a guidepost. It's a map. It's a map which can help you do what you need to do.
Yeah, it's the right way to run a business.
It all comes down to you and me. Every day. With the mindset you and me exhibit in every action you take. Whatever job you and I may have, it comes down to integrity. It comes down to what you and I have residing in our souls.
Refresh the world, refine the system, realize the return every time. The Coca-Cola Quality System. Our journey begins now. Our vision can be achieved. Quality resides in our souls.